Good day children, Sai Ram. Today is the last session of lesson number 1, our environment. By now you all are quite thorough with this lesson. So today let us have a question and answer session. As I had instructed earlier, whenever I ask you a question, pause the video, keep the answer to my question ready and then play the video to check your answer. So children, now let's start. Fill in the blanks by selecting the appropriate words from the bracket. The words are fall off, seedlings, barren, nests, nourishment, petals, changes and cloth. The first one, the place of a stone dash only if someone picks it up and moves it. Children, select the correct option from the bracket. Yes, changes. The place of a stone changes only if someone picks it up and moves it. Very good. Now the next one. We weave dash from cotton, wool and silk. What do we weave from cotton, wool and silk? Yes, very good. Cloth. We weave cloth from cotton, wool and silk. Very good. The next one. Leaves dash the trees, they rot and get mixed with the soil. Yes, which is the correct option? Very good. Fall off. Leaves fall off the trees, they rot and get mixed with the soil and they make the soil fertile. Very good. The next one. In the environment, there are dash lands. Yes, barren lands. In the environment, there are barren lands. You can see fertile lands as well as barren lands. Very good. Next one. Sparrows build dash. Yes, sparrows build nests. Very good. Sparrows build nests. Very good. Now the next one. Dash grows into plants. Dash grows into plants. Yes. Seedlings grows into plants. Very good. Now the next one. Plants get dash from the fertile soil. Plants get dash from the fertile soil. Yes, nourishment. Plants get nourishment from the fertile soil. As you get nourishment from your food, in the same way, plants get nourishment from the fertile soil. Excellent, children. When a bud blooms into a flower, its dash open. What opens when a bud blooms into a flower? Yes, very good. Petals. When a bud blooms into a flower, its petals open. Very good. Now the next question. State whether the following statements are true or false. I will be reading the statements and you have to state whether they are true or false. The first one. The seeds of some plants are scattered by wind. Is this statement true or false? The seeds of some plants are scattered by wind. Very good. It is true. Plants are non-living things. Is it true or false? Plants are non-living things. Yes, it is a false statement. So what is the correct statement then? Yes, plants are living things. Very good. Now the next one. Sparrows grow by eating insects and food grains. Is it true or false? Sparrows grow by eating insects and food grains. Yes, it is true. The next one. A railway engine is a living thing. A railway engine is a living thing. Yes, it is a false statement. So what is the correct statement? Yes, a railway engine is a non-living thing. Very good, children. Sheep gives us cotton. Is it true or false? Sheep gives us cotton. Yes, it is false. Then what is the correct statement? Yes, sheep gives us wool. Very good. Vulture make their environment unclean while satisfying their hunger. Is it true or false? It is a false statement. So what is true? Vulture make their environment clean while satisfying their hunger. We have already studied that animals like vultures, foxes, crows, they eat the flesh of dead animals, and when they do so, unknowingly they clean the environment and at the same time they satisfy their hunger. Very good. Sparrows take a lot of care of their young ones. Sparrows take a lot of care of their young ones. Yes, true. Just as your parents take care of you, in the same way, sparrows also take care of their young ones. So let us proceed with the next question. Strike out the wrong word. Sheep eats seeds or leaves. I have given you two options. You have to strike out the wrong option. Sheep eats seeds or leaves. Yes, leaves. So you will strike out seeds. Very good. Now the next one. Wool and silk is obtained from trees or animals. You obtain wool and silk from trees or animals. Yes, from animals. So here I will strike out trees. You get wool from sheep and silk from silkworms. So wool and silk is obtained from animals. Excellent. Now the next one. Sparrows lay eggs or young ones. Sparrows lay eggs or young ones. Yes, sparrows lay eggs. So I will strike out young ones. Very good. The fourth one. Rocks or buds can grow. Rocks or buds can grow. Yes, buds can grow. So I will strike out rocks. Rocks are non-living things and buds are living things. So buds can grow. Very good. So now let us proceed with the next question, that is answer in one or two words. Okay, the first question. What is absent on barren lands? What is it that you don't find on barren lands? Very good. Plants. So let us proceed with the second question. What do sparrows eat? What do sparrows eat? Very good. Insects and food grains. Very good. Okay, the third one. What is there in sparrow's nest? Yes, you find eggs in sparrow's nest, and after the eggs hatch, you find young ones. Very good. So you see eggs or young ones. Very good. The next one. From where do living things get food? From where do living things like plants, animals and human beings get food? Yes, from their environment. Very good. Next one. What is made from clay, stone and wood by man? Man uses clay, stone and wood. For what purpose do they use them? Yes, to build a house. The next one. Which animals eat flesh of dead animals? Yes, very good. Vultures, foxes and crows. Now answer the following questions. How can you tell that plants are living things? Yes, children. How can you tell that plants are living things? Yes, like animals and human beings, plants also need food, water and air to live and grow. This tells us that plants are living things. So let us proceed to the next question. Plants cannot move from place to place. Why? Animals and human beings can move from one place to another, but plants cannot move. Why? Yes, because the roots of plants hold them tight to the soil. Plants cannot move from place to place because their roots hold them tight in the soil. Very good. Okay, now let us move to the next question. Distinguish between living things and non-living things. You have to tell me what differences do you find between a living thing and a non-living thing. Yes, living things grow and non-living things do not grow. Living things need food, air and water, whereas non-living things do not need food, air and water. Living things produce young ones like themselves, whereas non-living things do not reproduce. Very good. What's the solution? Now here you have to use your brains. There are a lot of unused pages in last year's notebooks. They must not be wasted. So what will you do to see that you don't waste unused pages? Yes, you will use those pages for doing some rough work, or you can tear off those pages and bind them together to make a new notebook. Very good. Now think and tell. What are the uses of cotton? Yes, Yes, cotton is used to weave cloth. Other than that, can you think of any other uses of cotton? Yes, cotton is also used to clean the wounds and also to apply antiseptic on wounds. Very good. The next one. What does the house lizard eat? You must have seen house lizards crawling on the wall. Can you tell what they eat? Yes, they eat insects. Very good. Okay, the next one. What are chappals made from? Yes, chappals are made from leather and you obtain leather from animals. Can you think of any other things made from leather? Yes, belts and purses. Very good. Name the animals that feed on mice. Yes, cats and snakes. Very good. Okay, the next one. If there is a loud noise nearby, what will a sparrow do and what will a stone do? Suppose you burst a cracker and there is a loud noise. What will a sparrow do and what will a stone do? Yes, a sparrow will fly away. But will a stone move from its place? No. Why? Because a sparrow is a living thing and a stone is a non-living thing. Very good. Okay, now there is a small homework for you. Make a list of things in your house that are made of wood. You have to take a notebook, a pencil and make a list of all the things that are made of wood in your house. So children, with this we come to the end of today's session. I hope you will keep on revising what we have learned. Bye for now. Sai Ram.